Welcome to FM Dojo. In this video, we are going to take a look at what we can do with a script in the code editor. This actually continues from the previous video. So we have a script that is selected in the list on the left side. I'll show you a couple of buttons here now that we're here. You can actually duplicate this if you'd like by hitting the duplicate button. You can edit the name right here, and you can also delete this if you would like to. So this one is selected, and then you can see the contents in here. And since this is actually plain text, you can just edit it. You can add lines, you can add the header if you'd like, or you can just go and make some changes to your script and say, I actually would like this to be off. So I can do that and start with an empty JSON array. And next variable is JSON delete elements. And then let's say I'm going to add another variable. So you can start typing set variable, and then you have options, and then it will actually, oops, I think I was a little over eager. So I duplicated something, but as you can see, we have type ahead with all of the existing FileMaker feature, FileMaker functions and script stats as well. You can retype this. You can name it however you like to match whatever environment you're working in. And then you can do a couple of things. One of them is you can share this. If you hit that button, you will get a link, and you can dump that link into any app that you would like to, whether it's a message or email, or however you want to share it with colleagues, friends, and enemies. And once they click on that link, they will see this. The clip is loading. Again, it's local. So it tells you it's an FM script. It's a loop script. It was shared by me on this date. And here's your script. This is still text. And if you have an FM Dojo account as a recipient, you can save it to your library. Let's actually click that and see if it works. There you go. Now it's a save to my library. You can open it in code editor and start hacking at it. Or you can copy it as an XML and paste it into FileMaker. So let's do that later. So I'm going to create a new script, and I should be able to just paste it in here, and there it is. So these are basically comments in JSON brackets or curly brackets or curly braces or whatever it's called. As you can see, something that we don't have information for, it doesn't know what it is. You're going to have to fix once you paste it into FileMaker, but it generally works. Side note, this methodology doesn't work on every computer with every FileMaker on every OS. If I go back to my original, oops, I'm going to have to cut that out. If I go back to my original screen, you'll see that we have information on what works and what doesn't work at this moment, to my knowledge. If anybody sees this is incorrect, please let me know. I built a FM clipboard helper file that can help you, and that needs base elements, which you can download from here, because the plain text XML doesn't always work. It works for me on Sequoia. It doesn't work for me on Tahoe. And so if it doesn't work for you, I've given you other options that you can use to make it work. So that's that part. One more thing about the code editor here, which works for obviously any other type script bit that we're working with, or code bit generally. You can split the screen now, and you can compare it to, let's say, another script. So let's say I'm going to select this one on the left side, and I'm going to select this one on the right side. Oop, there's nothing in that one. I should have deleted that. Maybe I did delete that. That's the same thing. Let me find another one. No, that's not something I need anymore. Let me find this one, for example. And so now you can compare this, and you can see that there's just nothing really here that matches. So it's all unmatched except some empty rows. So it very clearly tells you that this script is not like the other script. You can also make this much larger so you can fit your environment, and then you can also adjust the two windows so you can see more of one script versus the other script. So that's about concludes this video. Thank you guys.